The neighbor Mark moved to a quiet suburban neighborhood, eager for peace. His next-door neighbor, Mrs. Avery, was an elderly woman who spent her days tending a garden that always seemed too pristine. She was kind, always offering baked goods and polite conversation, but there was something off about her. She never seemed to sleep. Her lights were on all night, and sometimes Mark thought he saw her silhouette just standing by the window, watching. One evening, she invited him over for dinner. The house smelled of fresh stew, but the air was stifling, heavy with something sour beneath the surface. "You must try the meat," she urged, setting a bowl in front of him. Mark hesitated. It looked fine, but something about the texture seemed wrong. As she busied herself in the kitchen, he glanced around. Her home was meticulously clean, but then he noticed the pictures on the walls. Dozens of framed photos of young men. None of them looked related and none looked older than 30. His stomach dropped when he noticed the most recent frame. It was empty, but it bore his name on a plaque. "Everything all right, dear?" Mrs. Avery asked from behind him. Her smile was wide, her knife glinting in the light. Mark bolted for the door, but it was already locked. "No one ever finishes their stew," she sighed.